Hello, my name is Madi, and I am an independent sales director with Mary Kay. And today I'm going to teach you how you can use Google Forms to give out surveys and how to use that information for your business. So, especially right now, when we're really utilizing virtual tools, I have found that Google Forms are a really easy and fun way to interact with existing clients and new ones as well. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to show you how to actually create it. I'm going to help you create a really basic form for today, but I encourage you to look up other tutorials with much more detailed information on how to create great forms, okay? So first I will go ahead and show you what my virtual post-virtual session form looks like, okay? So if I am looking at that form from the customer perspective, this is what it looks like. Really easy. Just some great information. I'm going to teach you how to do this from scratch, okay? So the first thing I will say is make sure you log into Google. If you don't know how to do that, I will trust that you can teach yourself or learn how to do that, okay? Log into your Gmail, click on those little dots, and go to Google Drive, okay? So that's the first step. Then we're going to go ahead and right over here, we're going to click New. And you're going to scroll down and you're going to see an option for Docs, for Google Sheets, for Google Slides. We're going to go to the More and we're going to hit Google Forms. Okay, so we're going to hit that. And we're going to start our new form. So I want to create a form with you today for you to engage with me and tell me a little bit more about yourself, okay? So the first thing that I do is I like to pick some kind of an image. So you hit that little paint palette at the top and you're going to choose an image. And let's see if I find one here that I like. If not, I'm going to probably choose my own, okay? Most of the time you're gonna be choosing your own. This one's kind of cute, but we're gonna upload an image and I'll just browse my computer and see what image I find that seems suitable for what we're doing. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna use this image just because this is a test and we don't wanna take too long here, okay? And so it's gonna give me an option. As soon as it uploads, it usually gives you a preview and I will choose the section that I want of the image and then I'll click done. I don't know why I didn't do that today, but usually that's what it will do. This is an image from our Super Summit, yay! Super easy, cute, and then it gives you a color scheme based on the image, which is the most fun part. So I'm gonna choose that fun, bright pink. Okay, I usually leave my font basic because it's the easiest to use, but anything in this paint palette is how you customize the look, okay? All right, so now let's get to the meat and potatoes. We're gonna call this, Tell Me About Yourself. And I wanna learn a little bit more about you, so I'm gonna ask you the types of questions that I would about myself, about yourself. And so this is an opportunity for you to tell me about yourself, what you love and love to do. Okay. Okay, so this is going to collect an email address. I don't know why. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna add a question. Now, you're gonna add depending on the settings of the, I don't necessarily need email addresses, so we're gonna cancel that. Usually that doesn't default that way, okay? But tell me about yourself. This is an opportunity for you to tell me about yourself, what you love and love to do. So you're gonna give a title to your form, to your survey. You're gonna give a description to your form, and then you can add questions, okay? So right here, when you click on that, it's gonna give you the option to choose what that looks like. So for this first part, I'm gonna ask you for your name. And so I want it to be a short answer, okay? And that is required because otherwise I have no idea who filled out the survey. So I'm gonna make that question a requirement. They can't continue or submit it without answering it. And then you're going to go ahead and come to the side over here. And so I want to add another question. So we're going to go ahead and put here just an opportunity, another short answer. I'm going to say, what is your hair color? Okay. And so they'll have a chance to input, you'll have a chance to input what's your hair color. Okay, we're not gonna make this a requirement because it's not super important. And then I'm gonna give you an option to, I just wanna show you a couple different options. So we're gonna do a drop down menu, okay? Because I wanna ask you, what is your age range? Okay, and so the drop down menu, I'll show you at the end what our form looks like, but you put in options, okay? So 18 to 30, 30 to 40, or 31 to 40, 41 to 50. I'm just going to put in a couple here. 51 to 60, 61 plus. Okay, and so that's my drop down menu options. And so there's different kinds of questions that you can ask here. I want to show you all the different choices. So the multiple choice gives them an option to choose one of multiple choices. So what best describes you? Okay. Or which statement, let's see. I'm just gonna do this so you can see. What describes you? Skincare diva. I keep it simple. I know nothing. Okay, and then this is going to give them this is going to give you an option to choose one. All right, so that's what multiple choice is. Then we're going to do a checkbox. Okay, so let's do checkboxes. And checkboxes is going to give you a chance to choose everything you want. I choose choose three. So let's give them, choose three. Make three choices, or which three would you love to learn? Which three would you love to learn? Okay, and then it's gonna give you a chance to, wow brows. I'm gonna say smoky eye. I'm gonna say luscious or lovely lips. I'm gonna say cheeky cheeks. I'm gonna say flawless face. So you can put as many options as you want and they can choose three, okay? Mix and mask, okay. And so we're gonna end that there. So that's the check boxes, and I'll show you how when we look at the form completed, they can check multiple boxes when you choose the checkbox option. And then we're gonna come back over here and we're gonna add another question. So let's see, what kind of a question do we wanna add? This time I'm gonna add a paragraph. I wanna give them a little bit more of a chance to tell me about themselves. Tell me more about what you love about your Mary Kay. Okay. And so that's a longer answer. It's not just going to be 2 words. It'll be more of a paragraph, okay? And then we're going to add another question here. And this time it's going to be an opportunity for them to add a file, okay? And so I'm going to tell them that they can upload their image. Upload an image for me, okay? I'm showing you here all the different options. I'm not saying you're gonna use this, okay, always, but share your picture with me. Upload it now, okay? And so it's gonna give you specifications, how maximum size of the file, maximum number of files, and if you want to limit which kind of image file you want, so like maybe you want only an image, so you're going to choose only images, okay? All right, so now we're going to add another question, and this time we're going to do a linear scale. So on a scale of 1 to 10, how much would you say you know about makeup? Okay, and so this is a great example. And then you can label the options. So 1 is not at all. And the 10 will be I know it all. okay? And so that gives them the range. So that's an example of a linear scale. Now let's go ahead and add a multiple choice grid. I've used this very few times. So in fact, I'm just gonna skip this all together and we're gonna go to date, okay? And actually we use this very little too. So I just wanna show you now how we're gonna add an image here. So I'm gonna add an image. I'm gonna browse here. And let's say this image is gonna be of myself. Oh my gosh. And I'm just gonna introduce myself. So I'm gonna upload my picture. Yay. And so I want to put my image there and get to know me, you know, and then I'm going to put my image here. You can resize the size of your image. So I don't, you know, I don't want my face to be enormous here. And so you can, you know, kind of choose where that will go. Okay. So I wouldn't make it very big. All right. So let's say I wanted to duplicate a question. Okay. You can go ahead and choose this little duplicate, and that's how you can add another one of the same questions. But for our purposes, we're going to keep going. I'm going to add a video this time because I want to show you how to do that. And so you would just put in the URL of the video that you want. Makes it very, very simple, and then it'll add, you select it and it adds the video. Okay, I'm not going to do that now for you, but it's very, very simple. And then pretty much the only other thing I would say is that you want to learn how to find the responses. So anytime you get a response to your survey, it's going to be here on your side of the survey, okay? So let's go ahead and I'm gonna just kind of view this with you. And over here on the left-hand side, it allows you to see. I'm just gonna name this one test because if not, then I'll forget forever. But you just wanna name it something you'll remember, okay? And then we're gonna go ahead and view it and I'll show you, we'll see what that looks like together. And so tell me about yourself. There's an opportunity for you to tell me about yourself, what you love and love to do. The name and photo associated with your Google account will be recorded when you upload files and submit this form, okay? So it'll give you a chance, obviously it's me, so it's telling me. So it asks you for your name, what is your hair color, what is your age range? So this is that drop down menu that I was mentioning, okay? So it looks really clean. Which statement best describes you? So you can only choose one, okay? Because this is the multiple choices. You can only choose one. Which three would you love to learn about? It lets you choose as many as you want. So I'm going to choose 3. Tell me more about your Mary Kay business. This is a longer answer. So you'll see it'll let me do, you know, as many paragraphs as I want. Okay. Versus in the short answer, it's not going to let me add another line. Okay. The other thing about this is you can, this is what it looks like. Share your picture with me, upload it now, and it gives them a chance to upload their image. And then this is what the scale looks like on a scale of 1 to 10. And so now you've gotten to see what it looks like on this end. It really is something very simple. I love that it populates the color scheme based on the image that you have. It's very intuitive. The key things to remember are the things that are required have an asterisk on them. And so make sure that if you make at least the name required for any form you're going to be sending to a potential client or a client. I'll stop sharing now. And then the other thing I will say is you want to keep your forms short. I always send it to myself first so that I can see what it looks like on my mobile device because it really can look really different. And the name of this game is to keep it short and simple. I did a lot of questions on there so that you can see the different examples of the kinds of questions, but you want to keep it simple, keep it simple, keep it simple. I hope this helps you. I hope it blesses you. And I hope you have a powerful pink and on purpose day.